Hey game makers! This isn't quite a snippet video, it's not quite a devlog either. It's not even really an MZ video, but I wanted to point this out because, well, I was wowed. So, something I mentioned, something I mentioned in one of the first look videos for MZ is, actually, I think Sally and Nifo mentioned this, that we couldn't really test the performance very well with, you know, a startup new base file or anything like that. And I also didn't really want to just throw in 100 kind of events with just a bunch of random stuff in them, because that doesn't really give you a good idea for how the game's gonna run, like, to begin with. So that was like the one thing I couldn't really immediately test out for MZ for the first look. So what I ended up doing was actually taking my game, swapping out the RPG, the game.rpg project file with the MZ one, and running the game, and it worked. Actually, it worked really well, and my game has never run better, so that's something. Now I wanted to do a comparison between how MZ runs my game and how MV runs my game. Keep in mind, this actually will run substantially better, I would assume, on an actual MZ project. This is just an MV game running through MZ's engine. That's all I'm doing here. And surprisingly, it works. Like 100% it works. I haven't found any sort of bugs for running that way, so that's fun and exciting. But yeah, so here's a one-for-one test on how my game loads in MV versus MZ. The first bit I'm gonna show is a little comparison of doing basically a little run-through of a sequence of events in MV, and then I'll do it in MZ, so you can sort of compare the loading, the smoothness of the screen. Like, I was floored. I was literally wowed with how well my game ran through the MZ engine. Like, it amazed me. I was just looking at it like, there's gotta be a catch here. But to the best of my knowledge, and questions and answers that I've had with people, the MZ stuff is all considered assets, which are used in other RPG Maker programs, so there shouldn't be any issue here, I guess. So yeah, that's fun. So yeah, here's a quick comparison of a sequence of events that involve loading images and just how terribly it ran on MV versus MZ, to give you kind of an idea. Obviously, the MZ stats are better in terms of RAM usage and whatever, or RAM allowance, I suppose. Now, after I play the two sequence of events, I'm gonna slow it down and sort of side-by-side it, so you can actually see how much better this game runs in MZ. So yeah, that's all. I'm gonna sign off here and just let the footage play, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble. I'll see you later, gamers. And that sounds terrible. I'll see you later, gamers. I don't even know. Okay, bye.